And I do want to touch on the thing about like the podcasting space and everything. I'm really worried about Democrats on that end. Obviously, the last two election cycles, I voted straight Democrat. I'm not going to vote Republican again. And so my real interest is helping Democrats, right, and winning the majority in the House and the Senate. This happened in the Republican Party, where there became this litmus test. And if you go outside of it or you have a different opinion, you lose donations, you lose sponsors, you lose whatever. And so you create a perfect environment for somebody like Trump to come along. And for Democrats, look, I've experienced this with my Substack, right? You write something that's not exactly in line or perfect, and people will, I'm unsubscribing, right? I'm leaving. I thought you were different. And that is a scary thing because, frankly, if you want to be a big tent party and you have to be to win, you've got to welcome some opinions that are not exactly lined up. I'm married, happily married. We don't agree on everything, you know?
Hey man, being the purple political breakdown, being the voice of no centered ideology that's not purely blue or purely red, the amount of people that just I piss off consistently. I know people are so hell bent to have like one way of thinking, and I just refuse to adopt that kind of philosophy. So I'm sure you may have seen one of my clips, you may seen listen to a podcast episode, or you may have watched a video. Guarantee I've pissed off your side at some point, and I'm unapologetic. I don't give a fuck. If you don't like what I'm saying, then we can have a conversation. That's the reason why this podcast exists. That's the reason why this platform exists. Is I'm trying to push conversation and push solutions forward. The ones that people are not talking about. The star voting, the think, what was it, got future something, and they're a great program too. The paint that absorbs carbon dioxide in the atmosphere that helps deal with climate change. The parenting book that helps parenting in a way that is not strict but not super lackadaisical. I push solutions. I do that more than probably most content creators. I have no interest in playing the party line. I will say what I believe, and I will talk with anybody to evolve those ideas, and I will call out evil when I see it, like MAGA. So it makes my channel unpopular. I get a lot of dislikes. I got a lot of people who are pissed about my opinions, but none of that is going to change. And all the people who like yell at me in the comments, I mean, I know none of them will actually like talk with me or debate me because they're scared. So it is what it is.